Bercakap mengenai hubungan dua hala di antara Malaysia dan Jepun yang telah terjalin selama 4 dekad ini, sebenarnya memberi impak yang cukup besar kepada sosio-ekonomi negara, khususnya dari segi pelaburan dan juga perdagangan. Tetapi Ismail, hari ini apa yang ingin juga kita berikan tumpuan ialah pada setiap 23 Februari ialah sambutan ulang tahun kelahiran His Majesty the Emperor Naruhito.
Okey, kalau kita lihat sebenarnya hari itu juga digelar sebagai Tenno Tanjobi dan ini merupakan salah satu daripada hari yang cukup istimewa dalam kita meraihkan ulang tahun His Majesty the Emperor Naruhito, dan ini juga merupakan antara lain salah satu daripada perkara yang baik untuk kita menilai hubungan dua hala antara Malaysia dan Jepun.
Ya. Jadi di studio hari ini kita sangat berbesar hati, kita bersama dengan His Excellency Takahashi Katsuhiko, Duta Besar Jepun ke Malaysia. Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Hajimemashite.
Hajimemashite.
Genki desu ka?
Hai, genki desu.
Dan juga di sebelahnya Datuk Haji Sahariman bin Haji Hamdan, Presiden Pamaja Persatuan Alumni Program Persahabatan Malaysia-Jepun abad ke-21. Assalamualaikum, sihat Datuk?
Waalaikumsalam.
Apa khabar, Datuk?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Genki ni.
Okay, we're going to speak a bit in English because we need to to converse in English and also to converse in Malay. But then to date back about the Emperor Naruhito, this is the 126th Emperor of the Japan's reign of the Majesty, and then this is very important because of the Tenno Tanjobi. That means the special day for the Japan, and it also means the period of Reiwa. Reiwa means the harmony in Japan. So we need to know more, Takeshi-san, about how you portray the majesty of the Emperor Naruhito.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you very much for having me this morning. Yeah. And as you already explained, today is the 62nd birthday of His Majesty the Emperor Naruhito, and His Majesty acceded throne as 126th Emperor of Japan on 1st of May 2019. Yes, His Majesty visited Malaysia 5 years ago when His Majesty was the Crown Prince, and it was on the occasion of the 60th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Japan and Malaysia. I am sure His Majesty have a good memory of Malaysia during his visit. His Majesty really cares the people-to-people connection, and in his New Year speech this year, His Majesty mentioned the importance of overcoming COVID-19 pandemic while caring people-to-people connection. So this is really the message which we always keep in mind as diplomats or ambassadors representing Japan. Therefore, in Malaysia, I really wish to care people-to-people relation between Japan and Malaysia, keeping His Majesty's message in mind.
We're talking about 40 years of relationships. 4 decades is not a small number, actually. So how do you say actually the bilateral ties between Malaysia and Japan has developed so far?
Yes, I really find the relation between Japan and Malaysia as a very good one. We have a very strong foundation of the good bilateral relation. And this is really thanks to the Look East policy, which now celebrates 40 years anniversary. But of course, even before that, we have been a close relation since we established the diplomatic relation 65 years ago. As a result of continuation of exchange of people, Japanese investment to Malaysia and so on, I think we can say we are now have a solid base for the bilateral relation, and my duty is how to further strengthen this good bilateral relation for the future generations.
Okay, that's very conclusive. Okay, untuk Datuk pula, berkaitan tentang kita nak mengetahui dengan lebih dekat berkenaan dengan Pamaja juga. Jadi ini perkara yang penting kerana ini juga merupakan salah satu daripada institusi yang juga banyak melakukan pelbagai aktiviti dan juga melakukan pelbagai inisiatif bersama antara kerajaan Malaysia dan juga Jepun. Jadi boleh dikongsikan berkenaan dengan Pamaja ni, Datuk?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Pertamanya saya ingin mengucapkan syukur kerana dapat saya bersama-sama dengan SPM dan juga mengucapkan terima kasih kepada SPN kerana sudilah mengajak orang kampung saya ni ya. Izinkan saya sekejap untuk on the occasion of this Emperor's birthday, Tenon Tanjobi, Ogeng Kidek. And we would like to express my sincere congratulations to Your Majesty the Emperor on this February 23rd, 62 second birthday. And we ASEAN, from ASEAN Japan alumni and also from Malaysia Friendship Association, yeah, we would like also to extend our helpful congratulations.
Thank you.
We hope the ties between Malaysia and Japan will be even better for the next future generation. Yang soalan tadi benda ya?
Apa panjang tu? Jangan lupa.
Okey. Pemajar ni sebenarnya diwujudkan dasarnya ialah dasar persahabatan. Kami mengadakan program yang atas jemputan kerajaan Jepun. Yang membina itu ialah mantan Perdana Menteri dulu dan juga bersama dengan Perdana Menteri Jepun dulu telah mengisytiharkan bahawa dijemput semua negara-negara ASEAN. Tahun pertamanya ialah tahun 1984. Dan kumpulan-kumpulannya ialah kumpulan workers, working group, kumpulan belia, kumpulan pelajar, kumpulan agriculture. Dia ada 6-7 kumpulan. Daripada seluruh negara ASEAN dijemput duduk di Jepun selama sebulan. Itu dia punya kisah. Dan masa berjalan, dan sekarang kita ada lebih kurang 4,672 ahli yang dah pergi sebulan ke Jepun atas dasar friendship program. Jadi dasarnya ialah dasar friendship program, tetapi kami banyak juga belajar kehidupan di Jepun, sistem mereka punya keharmonian kehidupan mereka dengan dia punya scenery yang cantik, teknologi dia. Maknanya cerita 40 tahun dulu. Even dia ni maknanya kira satu highly teknologi dah kepada negara dia. Jadi bukan itu saja, daripada friendship program itu juga kita ada banyak belas ribu juga yang telah dilatih di Jepun on teknologi, IT dan sebagainya. Jadi alhamdulillah lah kita punya ahli-ahli ini banyak yang duduk di dalam kementerian-kementerian, agensi-agensi, korporat-korporat.
Saya ingin bertanya soalan ini kepada Datuk. I also want to ask this question to you, His Excellency. We've been together for almost 40 years, ups and downs together. How do you view actually the Jalinan or the Dasar Pandang ke Timur or LEP by far, His Excellency?
His policy.
From now on?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Basically, I understand the basic concept of request policy is for Malaysians to run Japanese working ethics and the Japanese working style. So this is mainly focusing on the manufacturing sectors. So of course we can continue having this type of manufacturing industry in cooperation between Japan and Malaysia. So we can expect more high-end type of products when it comes to the manufacturing. But at the same time, I think we have to look for the other area of cooperation. Now Malaysia is quite well developed. Therefore, rather, instead of having seen this relation as a donor-recipient relation, but we want to be a partner to do more business and cooperate with each other for the sake of tackling the global issues of mutual concern. Therefore, new areas may include aging, how to tackle with aging society, for example, or how to create sustainable development. This includes climate change. Also, resilient society. I think resilient society is a really important topic because you have just suffered from the severe flooding in December. And this is an area where we can cooperate with Malaysia. Recently, I met with the Minister of Water Resources and Environment, also the Director General of NADOMA, to discuss further on this issue. So I really want to expand the area of cooperation. Also, we can identify where we can work together. We used to cooperate to help Palestinian people in the Middle East peace process. But how about Afghanistan? I think this is also another area Japan and Malaysia can cooperate together to take care of the issues of mutual concern. So those are the areas, and I really start to see Malaysia as a partner to work together.
Ya.
Kalau saya melihat kita ada beberapa outcome daripada LEP, Louis Policy yang telah dilaksanakan pada tahun 1982. Ya, kita boleh lihat, ini saya lihat dari kacamata saya selaku orang kampung yang membaca dengan ahli dan sebagainya lah. Kita lihat pada waktu itu lebih banyak investor yang daripada Jepun datang melabur ke Malaysia, dan kita lihat juga ekonomi dua hala kita lebih aktif. Kita ada proton, ya, dengan kita ada industri berat, highcom, dan dengan itu peluang pekerjaan kepada anak-anak muda itu dalam industri berat dan sebagainya bertambah. Dan kalau kita lihat di bidang pelancongan pula, kita ada banyak peserta-peserta daripada Jepun yang telah mengikuti program Malaysia My Second Home misalnya. Jadi itu semua banyak memberi peluang pekerjaan kepada kehidupan masyarakat dan sosial ekonomi di Malaysia sendiri. Jadi kita pun boleh lihat bahawa masyarakat Malaysia lebih terbuka untuk menerima orang Jepun yang datang berhijrah, duduk di sini, bekerja dan sebagainya. Jadi banyaklah perkara-perkaranya. Contohnya kita boleh juga lihat ramai kita punya anak-anak muda dulu, kalau 20 tahun dulu, yang dilatih di Jepun. Bukan saja di bidang teknologi, industri berat, tetapi juga di bidang pertanian. Jadi banyak juga yang balik daripada Jepun itu telah melaksanakan pertanian dan sebagainya. Jadi banyak perkara yang saya kira nilai-nilai yang positif yang telah dilaksanakan dalam hubungan dua hal ini.
Okay, it's not too late to congratulate Japan for the Olympic Tokyo 2020, even in the midst of the pandemic COVID-19, and the event is still going on. So how do you see that this pandemic not only affected Malaysia and Japan, but it's also affected all countries globally? So how do you see this relationship between Malaysia and Japan can enlighten and can result in having this relationship to fight pandemic or to fight any obstacles together?
Yeah, of course, COVID-19 pandemic posed a lot of difficulty on the Japan-Malaysia relations. But we cooperated with each other to tackle COVID-19. Japan provided some vaccines to Malaysia in time of need, and we will continue supporting Malaysia to fight against COVID-19. But when we see the business activity, for example, last year, from January to September, Japanese investment to Malaysia continued to grow. Yes, I understand 4.5 billion Malaysian ringgit was the amount which Japan has invested to Malaysia during this 9-month period. Therefore, there is continuing to be a strong appetite of Japanese companies to invest in Malaysia. And I'm sure once the COVID-19 pandemic is over, we will be in a better position to further accelerate this type of business relation. And also, we are really looking forward for the revival of people-to-people connection through tourism, education, and other means. I'm really looking forward to it.
Ya, dalam tempoh 4 dekad ataupun 40 tahun ini, untuk tahun ini mungkin ada sebarang aktiviti yang dirangka oleh pihak Malaysia khususnya untuk sama-sama kita lebih menyantuni lagi jalinan yang terjalin selama 4 dekad ini. Datuk? Ya,
kita punya ahli 4,000 lebih sini, maknanya sekitar orang Malaysia, even Sabah dan Sarawak. Kita dah banyak melaksanakan program-program untuk LEP, tapi yang part of yang paling besar selain pada seminar yang kita akan jalankan, international seminar about this Louis Policy, ialah pada bulan 11. Tapi bulan 5 ini kita bercadang untuk buat 4 hari ataupun 5 hari program Malaysia-Japan Festival yang akan diadakan di Matic selama 4 hari. Of course dengan kerjasama Kementerian Pelancongan Seni dan Budaya dan juga di BKL sendiri dan juga agensi-agensi yang related to the Japanese market seperti JICA itself, Japanese Embassy, kita ada Japan Tourism, National Tourism Authority, kita ada from Japan Foundation, dan banyak lagi. Kita nak kumpulkan all the Japanese tu, maknanya datang yang duduk di Malaysia, datang ke Matic, dan kita ada buat bon odori, kita ada buat kaligrafi, kita buat program-program yang di mana makanan, kulineri yang boleh disambung nilai-nilai persahabatan antara kedua belah pihak. Jadi kita harap benda itu boleh dilaksanakan.
Kasih-san, for the conclusion, what are the message that you can give to Malaysia-Jin or the Malaysian citizens?
Yes, thank you. We will conduct a lot of events on the occasion of Louis Policy, and all the information will be posted to Japanese Embassy website, Facebook, and also I tweet to provide some information. we really need to work together to further strengthen our good bilateral relations. And I'm really looking forward to continuing discussion with all the Malaysians, how we can achieve that. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Takashi-san, it's not been a long, I think you've been here in Malaysia. What do you like so far in Malaysia? I want to ask that question.
Yes, I start to enjoy Malaysian food. Yes, like even nasi lemak.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and the nasi kandar and all those things. Chicken rice is also nice.
Okay.
I also start to visit somewhere outside Kuala Lumpur, like Penang.
Oh, okay.
I was in Penang last week, so I start to enjoy a lot of charms in Malaysia. So I'm really looking forward to continue doing that.
Siapa lah ajar makan nasi kandang ni, Datuk?
Ajak saya nasi lemak je tadi dengan Lisa.
But for Japan, we love Gifu Prefecture. It's very beautiful. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you very much.
Okay, terima kasih Datuk kerana bersama dengan kami. Representing Malaysia, we also wish the best for the Teno Tanjobi for the Majesty of the Emperor Naruhito.